everybody, it's Rebecca Gordon with Gordon Marketing, and I'm going to show you today how to do an online Medicare application with Anthem. I think that Anthem's online site is super awesome. It's very easy to follow, and the beautiful thing is that you can watch this video over and over again until you get it. So we're going to use their application called mProducer, and an easy way to get to it is go to our website, gordonmarketing.com, and we're going to click on Welcome Agents. You're going to go over here to the Medicare page, and we're just going to scroll down to the Anthem Amerigroup MAPD. On this page, first and foremost, I want to point out this Medicare verification number. There is going to be a spot on these online applications for your duals, your D-SNP customers, where you will have to have a verification number before you can submit the application. An easy way to make sure that your customer is dual eligible for their D-SNP is to call the number. So here it is. Once you call it, you give them the client's social security, date of birth, name, and I believe their address. They will tell you whether or not they're eligible, and they will give you a code. This is the number you will use. But if we scroll on down, we're going to come right here where it says online enrollment. If you click online enrollment, it automatically brings you to mProducer. You can use this site once you are fully licensed with Anthem. You're going to use the same username and password that you would use to log on to their site. So we're logging in, and here we go. You will always get this usage agreement page. You need to click the box and hit submit. This is their dashboard. You can do scopes, quoting, keep tabs of all of your customers, and have all the links and useful tools. So if I click on this box first, this gives you live access to their networks, formularies, their sales toolkit, everything. If we come back to the left-hand corner, we click up there, that's just going to take us back to our dashboard. So we have to have a scope, and we can do scopes a couple different ways. We can do them electronically, we can scan and upload one, and it's going to keep a list of all of our scopes. So if we needed to download a scope right here, let's say we want to print one off and have somebody sign something, we can do that in English or Spanish. If we select English, right here's our scope, print it off, have the signatures, and then what you can do is you can scan and upload it. So the beauty behind this system is we have our online application and we can scan and attach our scope, or we can do a scope electronically, but the two will be married together and sent to Anthem. And you're provided with the dashboard with all of this information. So if we need to create a new scope, any place where there's a red asterisk, you need to fill out. And I'm just going to go through this. Right here's the signature of my beneficiary. Representative's name and numbers if somebody is authorized to help me. Then you have your agent information. Was it a walk-in? Is it for a PDP or MA? There we go. Here's a box for my agent. Super cool. And I'm going to hit save. And once it's saved, it will tell you that we're good to go, and now that the information is locked in there. So let's just make sure we have it all done correctly. Oh, we need to select a date, and today's date, and now let's hit save. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back up, and we're going to come back to the scope, and if we wanted to do an electronic scope, this is a list of all of our scopes that we've done. So here's the scope that we did earlier. When we want to come back and attach it, we just click on it. But the cool thing about this is that it's in here already for us. So we don't have to worry about keeping our scopes. They're all right here. So now we're gonna come back and we're gonna go to quoting. And we have to plug in our zip code. And when do we want the coverage to begin? Again, it is just super user friendly. Date of birth. And male or female, and then we're gonna hit get plans. So again, we're on the MProducer site. You can access this site by going through our webpage, Gordon Marketing, or you can come up here and just go to mproducer.anthem.com. And you'll notice on this site, we get a lot of options. We have our duals, we have med sups, we have PDPs, we get our plan descriptions, we get premiums, and then we just hit apply. If there are any additional options that are available, it'll pop up right now. We're gonna say no thank you. And then we have to select an agent. So I have to select an agent because the number that we're using is for everybody that we work with. So that's why there's a whole bunch here. You will just have your name listed. So you just select yourself, and we're gonna hit customer details. So on this page, this is who is my customer. First, last name, date of birth, email, phone number, enroll now. And so now we're moving right along. Here's the plan that we picked. Here's our premium. And again, anywhere there's an asterisk, we fill out information. Here's our Medicare information, our ID, the date that A started and Medicare Part B started. The thing that I really love about this system is I can come right here and I can just go from page to page. Even though I may not complete a page, this little box will come up and say, hey, you're not done, but I can still go to the next page and it will save all my information. So I don't have to worry about skipping from page to page and losing any of my information. Here's my plan billing, and we're gonna say send me a bill just to make this move quickly. It's gonna ask us some questions and we're just gonna say no. What's nice about you can get on this site now and start playing around so that when it comes time for you to actually have to write one, you're already used to the system. Here you're gonna put in your provider's information. And what I like down here is if your client needs assistance, maybe they need voice-enabled audio, maybe they need large print, you can select that here. Now if I want to go ahead and go from page to page, here's my eligibility questions. This is on page 3. What's really cool is that I can get an SEP if I can qualify my client for LIS. So if your client, you just got them approved for extra help with their prescriptions, get extra help paying for Medicare prescriptions. If you hit yes, that's now an SEP, and that's good to go. Authorization, all these fields must be completed and signed by an authorized representative and not the applicant. And I'm just gonna go ahead and go to field number 4. And field number 4, I'm gonna say next page, I just wanna see it, is the end. So was this an individual face-to-face appointment? I'll say yes. If yes, how was the scope collected? Well, again, if I did it electronically, the client could have been right there with me. I'm going to go ahead and attach it. And what's nice, let's go ahead and say it was electronic. Over here it says if the scope was collected, upload it. So now I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna upload my scope. What's the format of the scope? And I'm gonna say electronic. And now it's gonna take me to my scope dashboard. Here it is. Right there's my little check mark. If I upload it, now it's been connected to my application, which is nice. because I know this number is going to be attached to both. It's going to tell me the plan I'm doing. That's just foolproof, so I don't have to worry about things getting mixed up. And it says that it was successfully connected. So now I'm going to go ahead and close out of there. My scope is done. Here's all of my information. Here's my legal agreement, my applicant signature. Now there's a thing called Voice Vault. So let's say that we are talking to a client over the phone and we are enrolling them over the phone. Well, we have to somehow be able to capture that conversation and make sure that that conversation is compliant. So we use Voice Vault with Anthem. You can go back on our website, and I will do another video on Voice Vault, but it's a fantastic system where basically you call into it and I can put my client on there and the entire call will be recorded. And then I can attach that ID right here. And that is compliant, it is secured, and it is perfect. Here's my agent electronic signature. This would be my information. And if I'm done, I hit submit. Super easy, hardly any questions, and you can maneuver through these fields effortlessly. If you need any help on how to do an Anthem online app, please call our office, 800-388-8342. Ask for your marketer. You can ask for Becky. You can always ask for me, Rebecca Gordon, or watch this video over and over again. Thank you for your business. Have a great season, and we'll talk to you soon.